Magandang araw po sa inyo. We begin our reflection today focusing on the gospel, a very unique gospel. Let me begin by telling you a story I had many years ago. I was assigned in Xavier University High School, and I was teaching high school students. And in the religion class, I was telling them this wonderful story about Dr. Albert Schweitzer, whom you may be familiar with. Dr. Albert Schweitzer was a famous doctor, philosopher, theologian, pastor, musician, a very accomplished person in Europe. And he had all that he wanted. And yet, in spite of this, he went on to give his life to go to Africa to help out the poor people in Africa. He gave up a very prestigious career so that he can be a doctor to poor people. And many years later, he came back to Europe. He was invited to preach in front of medical students graduating, since he himself was a medical doctor. And he said this to them: I do not know what the future holds for each one of you, but there is one thing that I can be sure of, that those of you among here who have learned the meaning of what it means to serve will be truly happy. Those of you here who have learned the meaning of what it means to serve will be truly happy. Di ba totoo naman no? Kung talagang may pagmamahal, paglilingkod, doon naman nagbubula yung kaligayahan, kapayapaan. And I think we can accept that, but that is not easily taken up. Once I had said this story to my students, they nodded in agreement, but after class, one student came to me and said, Father, mukhang mahirap yata paniwalaan yung sinabi mo. Sabi ko, bakit naman? Kasi napakahirap ng mundo. Life is hard. Why should I think of others when I have to think about myself too? Di ba? Pwedeng tanungin yon. Why do I have to let other people be first? Why can I not obtain wealth, honor, and prestige, and put myself, I'm supposed to be number one. Why should others be number one? Valid question. Life is hard. But I thought to myself, yeah, life is hard, but it doesn't mean that I will always have to be number one. Will I really find happiness if I put myself as number one? I think not. And that is what the gospel is saying to us today, a very difficult gospel. Even St. Peter found it difficult. Jesus said to him, For whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Kabaliktaran, kumbaga kabalintunaan. Kabaliktaran ang katotohanan. Try to save yourself, you will lose it. But try to lose yourself, and then you will save it. Ang pamilya po namin, ang kinalakihan sa hanap buhay, kami po ay, ang nanay at tatay ko ay nagluluto kami ng puto at kutsinta. Masarap po yung puto at kutsinta namin. Yun ang kinalakihan namin, bata pa kami, gumigising na maaga, tumutulong, nagkukudkud ng niyog, naghahatid sa restaurant. At kami ay proud nun dahil yun nga nagbigay ng hanap buhay sa aming pamilya. At ito nga, pari na ako, tumatawag ako sa nanay ko kasi ang nanay ko nasa Cebu. Tumatawag ako sa kanya at minsan sabi ko, O Nay, kumusta na kayo dyan? Niya, sa awa ng Diyos, okay naman. Kaya lang alam mo anak, ang mahal-mahal na ng bigas ngayon. Magluluto ka ng puto, ang mahal. Halos konti na lang kinikita natin sa pagbebenta ng puto at kutsinta. At ayun, complain ng nanay. Sabi ko, Inay, bakit hindi na lang niyo taasan ang presyo para kumita kayo? Sabi ng nanay ko sa akin, alam mo anak, pag tinaas pa natin yung presyo, mahirap na yata ang makabili yung mga mahihirap nating customer. Medyo natahimik ako. Ito yung sinasabi ng ating ebanghelyo na hindi pagpapahalaga sa sarili, kundi pagpapahalaga sa kapwa-tao. Unique po ang nanay ko, kaya proud ako sa nanay ko. I'm very proud of her because she thinks of others. And I think I have learned my lesson listening to my own mother. Sa gospel, yun ang sinasabi, ang losing oneself so that we may find it. In the second reading today from the letter of Paul to the Romans, ito naman ang sabi, "Do not conform yourselves to this age, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good, what is pleasing and perfect." Ang pinakamahalaga ay ang paghahanap sa kalooban ng Diyos. Hindi yung paghahanap sa mga pagpapahalaga sa mundo. Do not conform yourselves to the values of the world. Ano ba yung values of the world? Wealth, honor, prestige, power. Yun ang hinahanap ng mundo. Yun ang gustong-gusto, madaling tanggapin. Pero ang Ebanghelyo kakaiba. Kaya nga sinabi ni Jesus kay San Pedro, "Get behind me, Satan. You are an obstacle to me. You are thinking not as God does, but as human beings." As human beings, we think, what will I get out of this? How will I get honor, prestige, power, wealth? But the gospel tells us very clearly, if we are truly to be a Christian, then we must think like God, ready to lose our life so that we can gain it. As we lose our lives, then therefore, more people will also gain their lives through us. Tayo'y nagiging liwanag na nagdadala sa ibang tao.